I am Carol Williams, and I am from New Maryland, New Brunswick.
I got it.
I'm a retired nurse. I am extremely busy as a retired person. Um, I did in my nursing career, I think I worked just about everywhere except for the dialysis unit, where I am quite a bit now because my youngest son, is on dialysis. As I retired from my last job, which was nurse manager for addiction services, and ended up working for the university department with nursing students, and that was an absolute joy. I couldn't believe they paid me to do it. As in retirement, I'm busy at playing bridge three, sometimes 4 times a week. I do rug hooking with the guild. I belong to the Nova Scotia Guild as well as a guild here in Fredericton. I have 4 grandchildren, ranging from 21 to 7. The individualism of each one of them. Like I tell people, my first granddaughter weighed 1 pound and 12 ounces, and the next 3 weighed over 9 pounds. So she's
Wow.
our little miracle baby. My
She
mental
certainly
health background, I think I have an overall positive attitude about things. I'm not like I don't believe in a lot of worry, although sometimes you can't get away from it, but worry really doesn't, there's no advantage to it. And that probably was one of the highlights of my career, was to work with those students and the high school students. Well, the first year, it wasn't as interesting the first year that I did it. But anyway, where I did it was I did community nursing, which when they asked me to do that, I said, "Are you crazy?" Because I've never worked in the community, but it had a mental health background, and I had 20 years in the mental health field. So I had lots of material. So I did mental health. The second 2 years I did it within the school, and with high school students. And my nursing students were close enough in age to their students that when they would just say something funny or joke about something, my students would actually answer their question, right? Just flat out answer it. And they had to do an assessment to find out what the students needed to learn. And it was on sexual health. And that program that those students put on was excellent. We always left a copy of our program with the school, and this one about sexual health, the school asked if they could have a copy of it. So the other ones had absolutely no meaning to them, but this one absolutely did. And it's the first year that we went to high school. The assessment showed they needed sexual health, but the nurse wouldn't allow them to do it because she said their school was funded differently. But I think it was her problem. So God broke her leg the next year and she wasn't there. So I didn't have to work under her. And the person I did work on said, "Sure, go ahead." So it was really worthwhile. Like I think I think kids are harder on each other, and I think the access to each other, because of the iPads that we're doing right now, I think that they connect in ways, and like when you think of this bullying, I don't know why they don't talk more about the bully being the person with the problem, and to help them to see that they're not the hero they think they are by hurting other people. And rather than hurting somebody else, if these are the people that really need the mental health, if they would go get some help, or if the other kids recognizing what they are doing, like bring it to them. Well, it's just like the program that those students taught at the high school about sexual health, helping them to know the healthy ways of learning about sexual health rather than, as you said earlier, learning from YouTube or from each other or whatever. I think that's a very positive thing. And certainly talking more about it. Now, I'm not off the belief that you can tell everybody. Like when I see that commercial about mental health and how the person said, I tried to commit suicide, I don't know if you can talk to everybody in that tone, because then those people, if they can't handle it, or they feel they need to be able to help you and they can't, they will avoid you. I think you need to talk to people that really care about you and that are close enough that are not going to avoid you. And it's funny when you said about being a busy senior or older person. I was coming out of a restaurant the other day, and this gentleman stopped to let me go through the door. And then there was another lady, and I stopped to let her go because I thought you better let the senior go ahead. I'm probably the same age or maybe even older than her. I forget that I'm old.